in operation phase, which will end in March 2028, which is like a 15 years PPA we have with the government, represented by the OBWB, Oman Power and Water Procurement Company. So I briefly discussed about the plant. The plant is located in Suhar port. The total output of the plant is 745 megawatt. So the plant is capable of producing this much of energy every hour. The plant consists of 2 gas turbines and 1 steam turbine. So I mean, there are some technical terms, so if somebody wants more clarification, just please ask. As I mentioned, we have a power purchase agreement PPA with BWB for 15 years until 2028, as can be seen here. And so I mean, BWB is the only customer for us. And this is 15 years, and we have some other contracts. Like, for example, we have operation and maintenance agreement with the O&M provider, they call NG Stomo. They are also operating other 6 assets in Oman, similar power plant. We have natural gas sales agreement with the Ministry of Gas. And being in the port, we need seawater to cool our machines. And for that, we have a contract, cooling water extraction agreement with Majis. Majis is one of the company, Oman company, operate within the port. And of course, we have some other agreement, like for lease agreement, Istضافت agreement with the Suhar port company, area. We have connection agreement with Oman Electricity Transmission Company, and we have power supply agreement with Majan. This slide represents the power sector in Oman. Because I thought it would be a good idea just to give you an idea about the power sector in Oman. There are 3 main pillars here. The first one are the generators. The generators are the power companies, and we are one of them. And there are, I think, more than 10 more in Oman, both in main interconnection system and in Salala grid. Around 12, 13, I believe, in total. So those generators will generate power, and those power will be evacuated from the plant through the OETC network, Oman Electricity Transmission Company network. Those, you see maybe when you are driving in the road, you will see big towers, red and white towers. Those are just to evacuate high voltage energy from the plants and owned by OETC. And then OETC will send it to distribution companies. And there are 3 main ones, I believe. There are Muscat, distribution company, there are Majam and Mazul. And all the our invoice settled by OBWB as a single buyer in this sector. So this slide will give you an idea about the, let's say, revenue structure as per the PPA. We have 1 customer here, and we have one contract, but within the contract it has 3 main revenue streams. 2 of them is depending on the production level, and 1 of them is on being gas available. As can be seen from these slides, the production level will vary the fuel charge and energy charge, but this is normally passed through. The fuel charge will be passed through to MOG, Ministry of Gas, who provide the gas. So basically for the gas consumed, for the gas consumed to generate energy, the gas used for that will get paid for from BWB based on some model. And will pay to Ministry of Gas based on the physical actual meter. They will not be exactly the same. There will be some differences, like it can be up to 1% differences up and down based on the efficiency of the plant. But it is nothing. Most of it will be passed through. Also, the energy charge, which means the payment we receive from BWB based on how many megawatts we produce, that money will also be passed through to the O&M companies, TOMO, in this case, to compensate for all the maintenance required for the main equipments. Based on availability, we'll get a capacity charge, which is the main income for the plant. And this part of it will be to the company cost. And of course, based on the company cost, the profit will be generated from there. So basically, the message from this slide, the production level does not impact our profitability. The profit or the bottom line of the company is not impacted by the level of energy produced. So we are running or we are standstill most of the time, has no impact at all. I will speak here about the HSE, health, safety and environment, and human resource performance of the plant. As you can see here, from April 2013 till date is around 2,794 days, which was without a single accident or incident that lead to lifetime, lost time incident or accident. So it's a really very good performance, which shows the effort behind it, spent by both by the owner company and by the O&M companies. And it's not small achievement. This is actually a big achievement, huge achievement, which shows the effort behind this. Human resource, the owner company, as well as the O&M company together, reach or achieve 76% utilization. CSR, company has annual budget for CSR. And the CSR focus mainly in the area around Suhar and in the field like education, health, environment, these kind of fields. Just to give you an example about our CSR activities, this year we are working on this project here. This is a school in Suhar and Liwa, where we will build a structure on top of this playground field here. Is around 6 to 7 meters, and on top of that we'll make around 50 kilowatt of solar energy. So there will be some solar PV that will support school, and the expectation is around more than 50% of school consumption will be provided by this solar energy. Similar project was done last year in Barka School, which is already in operation now. And that project, the school is expected to pay zero human for their bill. So basically, they will consume, of course, during the working hour, but after working hour, they can sell the power to the network again, and they can net off their cost. And we donated several, like for example here, dental chair to Liwa Health Center, and some smart TV, smart monitoring to some of the schools there. So the sales activity is ongoing, and the company is very active there. Technical performance of the plant. As I told you, this chart here shows the energy level, and it can be seen that the energy level is increasing year over year. But again, this energy level here, or the amount of energy required from the company, has no impact on the company profit. This one is the most important for the plant, being available and reliable. And as can be seen here, the reliability of the plant is very good, is excellent basically. In most of the year is above 99.7%. Only last year we were just below 99%. This inspection of the plant, the inspection will be based on the production level, like how many gas turbine or steam turbine will run. Based on that, it's scheduled, like every X amount of operation hour, there will be requirement for inspection. It can be minor inspection, major inspection, they're scheduled for that. this cost of inspection is covered by the variable fee, by the energy charge, which is passed to the O&M contractor. So within that fee, variable fee, the O&M contractor is managing to cover all the costs of the inspection. This is what is expected in the coming years. This may vary, of course. It's based on the operation of the plant, and normally the plant is not operated or dispatched by the company. It's dispatched by the LDC, Load Dispatch Center in Mawaleh. But this is as per the assumption we have. This we think the inspection requirement will be. I will hand over now to Kusuke-san.
Okay. So, okay, can I move on to the next slide? Financial performance. Yes, revenue. This is an income statement in the past 5 years. So we have achieved, looking at the bottom line, net profit. So in in last 5 years, we have achieved more than $20 million for every year. But 2017, there was a specific reason to decrease the net profit. There was a tax rate change, 12% to 15%. So due to that reason, we have recorded additional deferred tax liability due to the tax rate change. So in that year, so the net profit was decreased, but almost we have achieved more than 20 million net profit due to the higher availability that Ya'qoob mentioned, our profitability. So looking at the revenue side, it has been volatility. In some year, in 2014 it's 134 million, but in last year 195 million. But it depends on how much megawatt hour OPWP orders to us. So we have a contractual obligation to dispatch the electricity to the OPWP if OPWP want electricity. So it all depends on the OPWP's order. So, but if we achieve a higher availability, we can obtain a better gross profit. So you can look at the gross profit level. We achieve more than let's say more than 50 million every year. So it's our business model. So if we can achieve the higher availability, we can have a more gross profit. And then if you can look at the finance cost, every year we have paid around 20 to 30 million, but our debt outstanding amount is now decreasing due to repayment of ourselves. So it will be decreased for the future years. So next page is balance sheet in the past 5 years. So I would like to highlight in this slide is, look at the non-current asset. It has been decreased for 5 years. So it's mainly due to the plant depreciation. So plant equipment is depreciating for 40 years. So it has been changed from more than 700 million to 660 million for 5 years. And then look at the total non-current liability. In 2014, it was for more than 540 million. But we have repaid the senior loan to the lenders, so it has been decreased gradually. So it's now 412 million as of the end of 2018. And also look at the bottom graph. So it's a result of our dividend distribution. So in the past 5 years, we have distributed the dividend more than 10 million every year, because we have achieved a big higher availability in the operation. So we have got the higher revenue more than expected. So we have distributed more dividend every year than expected. And on the right-hand side is earning per share. So last year, if you look at the blue line, blue bar, it has 13.4 paisa per share we have distributed last year. Next slide. It's a financial challenge as a CFO. So we have a refinancing challenge. As per the finance agreement, which has been engaged in 2010, a cash sweep payment of the loan for the commercial tranche only will apply on 100% of the available cash flow starting from the 20th repayment date, which is April 2023, until the loan is fully paid. It's a cash sweep mechanism, and unless the company is able to refinance its non-recourse debt before April 2023, the present financial projections say that there will be no dividend beyond the cash sweep starting date until the entire loan is repaid. I think everyone sitting here understand the cash sweep mechanism, and as a IPP company is facing the same issue in the financial in the financing challenge. So second point is refinancing. It may eliminate the cash sweep. In 2016, the company tried to refinance, but the financial proposal worked out with the lenders couldn't be closed, mainly due to unfavorable market condition and the sovereign credit rating, Oman, which was adjusted downgrade. So nowadays, the Omani international bond credit rating is downgraded to the sub-investment grade. So it's a big challenge for us for refinancing for the commercial tranche. And look at next bullet point. So we have been, presently closely monitoring the financial market in Oman and in GCC countries for the financing opportunity. But, as I mentioned, there is a few challenges. As I mentioned, Omani credit rating has been downgraded, and Omani macroeconomic environment deteriorating, not facilitating the refinancing, and also international lenders are reluctant to have long-term financial commitment. We have, only 9 years PPA, 9 years term for the current PPA. So it's a big challenge for the financial party to, lend the money to this company. So yes, in case the company is able to refinance the loan before the commencement of the cash sweep, our financial projections say dividend distribution may be possible to the shareholder, subject to free cash flow. So it all depends on the operation and the financial situation for the company.
So this is the challenge we have, the financial challenge that we have currently, as Mr. explained. As I told you, we have 15 years BPA. So the BPA is going to expire. The BPA is going to expire in 2028 March. So the question is, what is after that? What the future of the company beyond the BPA? Currently, up to last year, I believe, when there will be a requirement for a new power plant, BWP used to close a tender and ask for a new investor to come and build a new power plant. Recently, BWP changed the strategy, and now they have two phases. So in the future, if there is a requirement for a new power plant to be built, on new or demand increase, then the phase one, as per the new BWP strategy, the phase one will be to allow the existing plants to bid for the required power. For example, if there is beyond 2028, let's say in 2029, there's a requirement of 1,000 megawatts. So BWP will come to us, those who BPA expire, And of course, it will not be in 2028, it will be well in advance, like 2 years and or 3 years before that. As what they are doing now currently with other company who PPA is going to expire soon. So they'll come to us, this is the benchmark. If you can meet the benchmark, then please give us an offer. And then we'll go to the second round of discussion. And successfully, then we'll get an extension. If the required energy is not cannot be secured by the gas extended the current PPA, then they will go to phase 2 and ask for a new investor to come and build a new. So what we are saying here, there is in the future beyond 2028, there is opportunity for extension. It's still too early to decide because still we have around 10 years or 9 years of operation. But while approaching that deadline, the picture will be more clear, clearer and clearer over time. And we'll be in a better position to decide and make decision. What if for for some reason that PPA extensions cannot be secured? Then also there's a new initiative from BWB they call spot market. The spot market, there will not be like as we have now PPA with a defined term. It will be like offer based on daily requirement. So every day the plant or the company will give offer for the next day and so on. The rule for this market is currently under discussion. The company is involved in this discussion and it's not yet fully clear to us, but hopefully over time it will be more clearer. And when 2028 will be there, I believe the spot market will be solid and mature enough for us to make a decision. Discuss list down of the opportunities and challenges at that time. How we are seeing it now will be in 2028. At that time, currently, the plant is one of the most efficient plant in the country. That's why our load factor or the generation is increasing. Also by that time, there will be no debt to the company, so this will help us to give better offer to BWB. The demand, as per the BWB statement, the demand growth is around 6%. This is as per the last year. This year's statement not yet published, but we believe it will be around 4 to 6% growth in demand every year. At that time, as I said, the spot market will be mature enough for us to make a decision. The challenges, nowadays, the energy over the world, the energy sector and technology is always increasing, and every day new technology is appearing. This will be like a challenge to us. What if tomorrow, let's say, whatever, new technology will be there? Then it will impact us, of course. And spot market is also not clear yet. I don't know how it will be finalized. It is, better for us or worse for us. We cannot say right now. And if BWB keep increasing new power plants, so the opportunity of running a spot market will be low. So also overcapacity in the market is also a challenge for us. So this is our presentation. Thank you for listening to us.